Today I'm sharing February's pile of possibilities. Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. I am very excited to share my February pile of possibilities. I have several challenges for the year that I am participating in, so I want to talk about those, and a special readathon that I'm participating in as well. The first thing I want to mention is the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, so that I don't forget to mention it. I am participating in the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, and so for January I read The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks because it started with the, and the prompt was a book title that began with the or a. So this was for January. For February, you were to take the book you read, the previous book you read, the color, and find a cover that had a complementary color to that one. And so I looked it up, and the complementary color for this orange cover is a blue. And I found one that matched it pretty well, and that is Listening Valley by D.E. Stevenson. So I will be reading this one for the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge. I was really excited that I could read this one because I read a D.E. Stevenson in January and loved it. Winter and Rough Weather. It was great. So I can't wait to read this one next. And thank you to the viewer that sent that to me, because one of you sent that book to me. So I'm really excited for that. Another challenge that I am participating in throughout the year is the Serious About Series Challenge. And so I wanted to read a couple of books to keep up with that. So one of the series that I'm trying to read is the Miss Marples. I think there's 12 Miss Marple books. And so I've read a few of those, but I haven't read the first one in the Miss Marple series, which is The Murder at the Vicarage. And I have this bind up that has her last case, which is Sleeping Murder, and her first case, which is The Murder at the Vicarage. So I plan on reading The Murder at the Vicarage to continue my read through the Miss Marple series. And then also, you'll be happy to know, because this is the most recommended book by you as viewers. The commenters are constantly, you need to read this series. And I've had the series on my shelf for too long. So I am finally going to get to At Home in Mitford by Jan Karon. And this will be part of the Serious About Series Challenge. And I plan on reading, what I challenged myself to for that was to read at least 3 from this series. So I need to get started. So I want to try to get to this in February as well. However, my priority, yes, these are priorities, especially the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, because I need to get that done in February. But my priority for February is going to be the Little House Readathon. Elizabeth at Lizzie Faye Loves Books is hosting the Little House Readathon from February 7th through February 10th. And that is the day that I think it's Laura Ingalls Wilder's birthday is February 7th. And then I think that she actually died on February 10th, so that's why we use those dates. Anyway, I'll leave all the information in the description box so that if you would like to participate, we would love for you to participate in that with us. But during those few days, we're going to read anything that pertains to Little House on the Prairie or Laura Ingalls Wilder, anything that is related to that. The group read is going to be, I think the group read is The Long Winter. I think this is a group read. Again, all the information's below in case this isn't the right one. But what I planned on doing was to read the entire series. So I'm really excited about February for that reason alone, because I have not read the Little House books in a very long time, and I need to get back to read them. I don't think I've read the complete series back to back in over a decade. So I'm really excited to do that. So I will be reading starting February 1st. I'm going to just read through the entire Little House on the Prairie series just to revisit the Ingalls family, because I love that family. As a kid, I loved the books, and I loved the little TV show as well. I was a big fan of both the books and the TV show. And last November, I was able to attend a book talk Karen Grassel, who played Ma Ingalls on the Little House on the Prairie TV series. She came through town and she was promoting her memoir, which is Bright Lights, Prairie Dust. And this is about her time playing Ma Ingalls on the Little House on the Prairie TV show. So I was really excited to meet her and listen to her talk about this memoir because she's part of my childhood. And, you know, I remember her so well on the show and just loved it. So after meeting her and, you know, getting this book, I decided I would save it for the Little House Readathon because I knew that Elizabeth would be doing that in February. So this will be my nonfiction for February. I hope to pick this up while I'm reading through the Little House books, as well as revisit some of the episodes, because after I picked this up at the book talk, I wanted everything to do with Little House on the Prairie, and so I decided, well, I will save the Little House series and reread them for the Little House Readathon, and I'll just watch some of the TV episodes. So I watched a couple of the Christmas specials. I don't know if you remember them, but they had some really good Christmas episodes on the Little House on the Prairie series. So I have picked those up and watched those. And I think my library actually has all the Little House on the Prairie TV series, so I can watch some more that way as well. So I do hope to do that during February. Well, when I picked this book up, I also picked up another book for a giveaway for you here on BookTube. But when I contacted the winner, they never responded. So here is your chance. If you would still like to read this, I am going to go back over to that video, and I'll try to remember to link to it. But I will go back over and I am going to redraw and give away that book because they never responded, and I tried several times to contact the commenter that won, but they never responded. So go over, if you have not commented on that video, go over now and comment, because Friday I'm going to draw again from that video, and I will leave a comment under the comment from the winner. I hope that makes sense, on that video, and I'm going to do that Friday evening, sometime on Friday. So check back on Friday at some point Friday evening. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. Check back on Friday and see if you are the winner on that particular video, because I'll need to get your information to be able to mail the book to you. So anyway, I want somebody else to be able to receive that book, and I tried several times to reach out to the commenter, but they never responded back, and I have the book sitting here. So now is your chance if you would like to participate. If you've already commented, that's fine. I'm just going to go back and put everybody's name back in the hat and redraw again. So if you've already commented, don't worry about it. Just check back on Friday. But if you haven't commented, here's you another chance to comment. So anyway, I plan on reading Bright Lights, Prairie Dust as my nonfiction for February as I celebrate Laura Ingalls Wilder and the Little House Readathon with Elizabeth during the first couple of weeks of February. Again, that only takes place February 7th through the 10th, but because I'm going to try to read all of the books, I'm going to get a little head start, and I'm going to start from day one, February 1st, and I'm just going to read as I can to get all those read. So that is a priority for me. And then I'm also buddy reading. I have a classic that I'm buddy reading right now, and that should be finished up at the end of February. It's a long book. It's a classic, so it takes me a little more time. I'll be talking about that. I also have another buddy read at the end of February, so I'll be talking about that one in another video too. So look for more reading updates later as I go through the Little House books and these other books as well. Are you participating in the Little House Readathon? Let me know in the comments. And what are you planning on reading for February? Let me know that too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.